Today we're going to be checking out a jewelry brand called Podium Chicago that has gold-plated vermeil jewelry as well as silver pieces on the affordable space, and potentially another option for you guys to purchase your chains, but we're going to check out the details and if it's even worth it. Let's roll my music so we can check out Podium Chicago's Miami Cuban link.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Blessing morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy C to the U to the B to the A. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all from the heart. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So thank you so much for watching the content. Now this is fresh out of the mailbox. Now it came with a couple of pieces. Now the presentation of this Podium jewelry is pretty funky. I love the green tone. I love that it's a thin profile slider box. Very cool font. When it comes to presentation, I'm a fan of presentation. And sometimes it's these small details that really help propel or give validity to these jewelry brands. Now when I order stuff from these brands, hopefully they don't know who I am or what type of content I do. And in this particular case, I'm not 100% sure. I never order it under my stage name. However, there was a handwritten note in here by the Podium people, and apparently this is the owner. It says, "Welcome to Podium community. Thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot. I'm Chip, the founder here. You picked out one of our absolute best-selling pieces, which is what you're gonna see momentarily. I love the weight of it, and I hope you notice the custom lock clasp, which is both more durable and adds an elevated look. Please drop me a line directly if you have any product feedback." Well, you're gonna get product feedback on YouTube. So it's a handwritten note, so I appreciate it. Chip, you have bad handwriting just like me. As well as this little postcard here with a 15% coupon. Take a snapshot of it and enjoy. Now what I ordered was a 5mm Cuban link, which based on the description is vermeil, which is 925 silver base with a gold plating on top. Let's unbox it, see if it's worth it. So here is the Podium box. I do love this green and gold tone. Gives it a little bit of a classy look. I feel like I'm gonna play golf. But let's unbox this slider. So it's a slider, you unbox it as such. Oh, very nice. All right, so it's got the care instructions inside. Protective maintenance, easiest way to care for your jewelry. Regularly cleaning your pieces to avoid residue buildup and can dull the original shine. Very true. Use the cloth to clean any spots. Oh, I guess there's a cloth in here. Nice, I like these little details. Love the color scheme. So a nice custom polishing cloth there. Nice details, like packaging, good stuff. All right, let's put that to the side. Here's the little packaging that the chain comes in. Very nice little felt sensation. Properly protected in this piece here. Very nice. Well, let's take a look at this 5mm, I believe it's 22" that I got. Right from jump, I can tell it's Italian made. Oh, this is definitely a chunkier style lock. Well, I do like the originality of it, and it is definitely more durable. You can see the size of this lobster clasp. It's not your traditional flimsier lobster clasp. It's a little bit more chunky. These are the styles of like those tigre links from back in the day, in the late 80s, early 90s, that the chunkier links used to use. So I 100% agree that this can provide more durability as far as the pull factor, but the spring is the spring and it'll last however it decides to last. Now the brand's name is over here, Podium, as well as 925 silver being stamped on this side. Their logo is etched over here. And as I stated in the beginning, I already knew that this was an Italian piece, and that confirms it. So this is the actual link itself. It keeps in line with the traditional Italian style links that we've seen out there. Very clean, that beautiful, radiant Italian color, that dip that the Italians are known for, and all Westerners familiarize themselves or recognize this as the true gold color, which is not necessarily the fact. It's just that we're so used to seeing beautiful Italian jewelry that this is what we associate true 14 karat gold color tones to be. Now, if I'm going to critique anything about it, although the thickness of the lock is good, you can definitely see the disparity between the sizing, which might throw some people off, but it's not too bad. Overall, link is very easy, very clean, small. 5mm is not a big presence piece on the neck. Generally, I like minimum 6mm, but 7mm is the perfect size. However, when it comes to Cuban links on their website, 5mm is the biggest, and I think they have a 3mm as well. With these machine-made pieces, I generally don't do the hang straight test. I already know what the outcome is going to be. It's not going to hang straight. Not that it really matters, especially on a 5mm. And with a heavy lock like this and a heavy end cap like this, it's probably going to do a couple of spins. I haven't checked it out yet, but I know you guys like this shit. So, you know, I've created a bunch of monsters, but here we go. Yeah, no, of course. It's just twisting all over the place. That's going to happen. I'm going to look in between the links just to check any weld points, any inconsistencies, any lack of plating, any opened solder points, and I don't see any, no black marks, which too do tend to happen. Some people got to keep in mind that with gold-plated pieces, when you wear it, depending on what acidity, pH level, sweat consistency, everybody's skin chemistry is completely different. Lotion, perfumes, all these things come into play when it comes to a plated piece of jewelry. So please keep that in mind. You will get little marks in between that you can buff out. Use a polishing cloth very lightly, because if you go heavy, you will pull the gold plating off these joints. The end caps are welded on nicely. It's gonna be tough to see in this angle. Yeah, it's pretty standard just with customized end caps. The Italians do it well. On the website, they're priced at $189 with the gold plating on them. And without the gold plating, it's cheaper, $169, which I generally recommend. If you want the yellow gold plating, that's perfectly fine. But if you don't wanna bother with the plating fading, which is 1000% going to happen on all gold plated pieces of jewelry, the only thing that's unknown is at what time frame. Some pieces based on use, wear, abuse, skin chemistry can last 2 months. Some will last 2 years. They all vary. You can buy from the same person 3 times and they can all wear at different moments. Gold plating is cool for a temporary solution for safety precautions. You're in a suspect area, but you like that yellow gold jewelry, but you don't want to worry about losing or getting robbed or stolen. This is definitely an alternative that you can just set it and forget it and not really worry about. Let's try this joint on neck. I'm wearing a sweater, so it's a little bit difficult to get a full view, but we shall see. Easy to put on. I don't even have to open the clasp, just snap it on. Here's what it looks like with a hoodie, which, I mean, you should never wear it this way. I do it on videos, but it's not something that I do in the street. And another thing to keep in mind is that 5mm on camera looks a lot bigger than it does on person, so just keep that in mind. Take whatever you see on camera, times it by 1, and that's kind of the projection, the overall look that you're going to see on screen. But it's not bad. It's definitely an option. They have that one-time sign-up email joint as opposed to Jackson. You can buy a Podium chain, and they're both Italian-style Cuban links. So is it a good option? Yeah. Unfortunately, it's limited to the bigger sizes that some people may like, but it's still an option. Neck profile. Clean presentation, clean chain, different clasp, same Italian vermeil style quality. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Let me know what other jewelry brands you might be potentially interested in showcasing that I haven't showcased before, and I'll see y'all snitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test. Cuban. For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.